Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel FAZZA Soulful Rhymes on official Sheikh Hamdan's YouTube channel. Poems by FAZZA.
Whispers of the past, the echoes call and silent screams, fading shadows of broken dreams. A love once bright, now turned to dust, left to wither, lost in rust. The moonlight weeps where we once stood, a love carved deep in heart and wood. Yet time, relentless, stole it all, left me stranded, doomed to fall. Your name still lingers on my lips, a ghostly touch, a past eclipse. But all that's left are memories, drifting through these hollow seas. I walk alone where we once stood, through hollow streets and darkened wood. The echoes of your voice remain, a soft reminder carved in pain. The autumn leaves still dance and fall, yet now they whisper, cold and small. Their golden glow once lit our way, now faded like the words you'd say. I trace the steps where you would stand, the way your fingers fit my hand. The laughter lingers in the air, a ghost of love that isn't there. I swore the stars could hear my cries, reflected deep within your eyes. But stars burn out, and so did we, a love once vast as endless sea. Your name still haunts the morning breeze, it weaves through branches, bends the trees. Yet when I reach to hold it near, it slips like mist. I disappear. The past is but a house of dust, where dreams collapse and turn to rust, and turn to rust. And though I know I must move on, your fading footsteps feel too strong. The night is heavy, thick with grief, each moment stolen brief, so brief. The stars still shine, but not for me, they light a world where you won't be. I call your name in restless sleep, the echoes sink, they cut so deep. Yet silence answers, cold and bare, a hollow space where love was there. Do you remember how we danced? Our laughter rich, a lost romance. The way your fingers traced my skin, as if afraid to let me in. But love is fragile, sharp as glass, a fleeting light that burns too fast. I held too tight, you pulled away, and love collapsed in slow decay. I watched the rain against the pane, each drop repeating all my pain. I swore you'd stay, you swore the same, but love is cruel, it shifts, it wanes. Now all that's left is whispered air, a fading scent, an empty chair. I sit in silence, lost, alone, a ghost inside a hollow home. And though the world still spins, still turns, my heart still aches, it burns. For love once given can't return, it lingers long, it aches, it yearns. The house still stands, but it's not home, each room is vast, yet I'm alone. The walls still hum with old refrains, soft echoes lost in time's remains. Your laughter lingers in the hall, a whisper faint, yet heard by all. The way you dance, the way you'd spin, as if the world could not cave in. But time is cruel. It pulls, it breaks, it takes and takes and takes and takes and takes and takes. And though I begged for time to stay, it turned its back and walked away. I see you in the autumn's breeze, in trembling hands, in rustling trees. I hear you in the midnight rain, soft tapping beats against my pain. I trace the words you left behind, each letter burned into my mind. A note so simple, small yet true. I love you still, I always do. But love is helpless against fate, and grief is just love dressed in hate. A cruel reminder, sharp and keen, of all the things that might have been. I light a candle, say your name, but even flames can't warm the pain. The ghost of you still walks these floors, yet I am locked behind closed doors. I call your name. You don't reply, just silence wrapped in darkened sky. And though I know you won't come through, I'll spend my life still chasing you. I wake to find the world the same, yet nothing feels like yesterday. The sun still rises, golden bright, but all it does is steal the night. And night is where you used to be, a voice that whispered soft to me, and a touch that held my shaking hands, a love too vast to understand. But now the silence stretches wide, a hollow space where you once lied. The bed still holds your shape and sheets, yet all I touch is loss. Repeat. I trace the cracks along the wall, like every place where we would fall. The fights, the tears, the words unsaid, the ghost that haunts inside my head. Do you recall the rain that night? The way it danced in silver light. We ran through streets, soaked to the bone, laughing, lost and not alone. Lost and not alone. But love can fade like autumn leaves. And time is cruel. It never grieves. It does not care for hands once held, for whispered vows, for love expelled. I walk the streets we used to roam, but every path just leads me home. And home is not a place, you see. You lose your voice, your love, your heat. Yet now the halls are cold and bare. Your scent still lingers in the air. I breathe it in, I hold it tight, as if it brings you back tonight. But love is just a dying flame, a fragile thing, a losing game. And though I beg and though I pray, I can't bring back yesterday. So here I sit alone once more, a broken heart, a closing door. Yet even now, in dreams and pain, I call your name. Again, I wake to gray, to hollow air, to sheets that whisper you're not there. The morning light still paints the wall, but not the way it used to fall. The coffee brews, the clock still ticks, the world goes on, though I am sick. Not in the flesh, not in the bone, but in the soul. I grieve alone. Your voice still lingers in this place, soft traces of a past embrace. The echoes curl against the door, a whisper lost forevermore. Do you remember how we'd sit beneath the trees where branches split? The sun would trickle through the leaves, a golden light that brushed our sleeves. You swore that love could never break, that even death could never take. But love is glass. It bends, it shatters, it falls apart like nothing matters. I hear your steps upon the floor, a phantom knock against my door. Yet when I turn, there's only air, just quiet ghosts that aren't there. I trace the letters of your name, carved deep into the window pane. I swore I'd wipe it clean someday, but time just took my strength away. The seasons change, the days move fast, yet I am tangled in the past. A part of me still waits for you, still hopes the past can be unglued. But love does not defy the grave, and grief is love too late to save. So all I have is space, is time, is memories still left behind. Yet even now, in dreams and light, you find me in the dead of night. And though I wake to loss and air for just a while, you're still there, you're still there. I wake to silence thick as stone, a house once full, now not my own. The clock still ticks, the kettle sings, but none of it means anything. Your scent still lingers on the sheets, a ghost of warmth, the past repeat. I reach for it with trembling hands, but grasp at air, I understand. The echoes hum within these walls, soft murmurs in the empty halls, soft murmurs in the empty halls. I swear I hear you say my name, but when I turn it's all the same. The wind still weeps against the glass, soft whispers of a time that's past. The rain still falls, the river flows, yet none of it can make you whole. Do you recall the night we swayed beneath the stars, unafraid? You traced the constellations bright and swore we'd never lose this light. But light will flicker, love will fade, no matter how the vows are made. And even stars burn down to dust like promises, like love, like us. I wandered like us. I wandered down the roads we knew, where autumn leaves still burn in hues. The golden light, the crimson red, but all I see is what we said. The words we screamed, the nights you cried, the way you begged, the way I lied. And now I stand where you once stood, a hollow man in haunted woods. If I could carve my heart in stone, or cast my love in solid bone, I'd build a bridge, I'd cross the sea, I'd find a way to set you free. But love is not a force that stays, it bends, it breaks, it slips away. And though I call and though I pray, the echo fades, it won't obey. So here I stand, in dusk and cold, a love once young, a heart now old. And though the world may turn, may shine, I know I lost what once was mine. Yet even now, through time, through pain, I close my eyes, I hear your name. I wake in the place where we once lay, yet the bed is cold, and you've slipped away. The dawn still creeps through fractured blinds, but it does not warm this heart of mine. The clock still moves, the days still spin, yet time feels frozen deep within. I trace the places you once stood, a ghost beside me, flesh and blood, a gun. Your voice still lingers in the halls, soft echoes caught in painted walls. Each word you spoke, each breath, each sigh still laced with life, yet left to die. I hear you in the autumn's call, the rustling wind, the dying fall. I see you in the silver rain, each drop repeating all my pain. Do you remember that summer's light? The way we danced, your hands in mine, the waves that crashed against the shore. A love so vast, we swore it'd soar. It's sore. But love is paper, thin and weak, it folds, it burns, it does not keep. No matter how we scream, we fight, some hearts grow dim, some lose their light, the words we left unsaid still burn. A lesson taught but never learned. Regret is just a ghost, they say, but ghosts don't ever fade away. I walk the roads we used to know, yet every path just leads me home. And home is not a place. You see, it was your arms, your voice, your heat. I light a candle by the bed, a flickering flame for love long dead. I watch it dance, I watch it wane, a silent twin to all my pain. And though the days will stretch and fade, though time will steal what time is made, a part of me will wait, will ache, for love that time could never take. For even now, through years, through pain, I close my eyes, I hear your name. The morning comes like it always does, but without you, it means nothing. The sun spills gold through the window pane, but it does not touch my skin the same. I watch the light crawl across the floor, like the days crawling past without you. The bed still holds the shape of you, an outline carved in quiet ache. The pillow bears your faint perfume, a ghostly whisper, a love exhume. I pull the sheets up to my chin, as if they might still hold your warmth, as if I might wake up and find that loss was nothing but a dream. I speak your name into the air, but the air does not respond. It carries nothing but hollow sounds, the weight of things left unsaid. I close my eyes and hear your laugh, but laughter is not meant for ghosts. It fades before I reach for it, slipping like sand through open hands. I wander through this quiet house, each step an echo of the past. The kitchen hums, with empty space, a table set for one instead of two. Your chair still sits there slightly turned, as if you left and meant to come back. Chairs don't move, and ghosts don't sit, and love can't stitch what time has split. I take my coffee black these days, the way you used to drink your own. I used to laugh and call it bitter. You'd smile and say it matched the world. I sip in silence now and think, perhaps you knew what I did not. That love and loss are not so different, that both can turn the heart to stone. Outside, the wind still shakes the trees, as if the earth itself still grieves. The leaves fall slow like dying time, the way we fell without a sign. And I recall the night you left, the words we spoke, the ones we didn't. The way your eyes refused to stay, as if they saw a road I didn't. If I had known that was the last, that love was something time could steal, I would have held you just a second longer. I would have whispered, please don't go. But love does not obey our pleading. It breaks, it bends, it slips, it fades. And all we're left with in the wreckage are things we wish we could have changed. Now every night I dream you back, but dreams are cruel. They do not hold. They tease the heart with faded echoes, then vanish with the morning cold. And so I wake to find you gone, but grief is patient. It remains. A shadow casts along my soul, a love that time cannot erase. And though the world will spin, will turn, though years will come and steal the past, this heart will always bear the space, the empty room where you once laughed. For love may die, but ghosts still linger, and yours will never let me go. The depths of time without you, the world still turns, though I remain caught in the echo of your name. Each morning breaks, a silent scream, a fracture in the light, a dream. The sun still rises, golden bright, but warmth does not return to me. I see it shine, but feel no heat, for I have lost what once was free. I walk through rooms that knew your touch, the way you smiled, the way you laughed. But now the air is thick with dust, and silence hangs like a broken mast, The chairs you sat in, the books you read, are just reminders of the dead. Your scent still clings to fabric worn, a haunting trace that I still mourn. The kitchen table, set for one, no longer feels like home. I eat in shadows, speak to walls, the only company I've known. Your voice still echoes in my ear, yet when I turn, you disappear. I reach for what I cannot touch, a memory that hurts too much. The windows hold the weight of skies, each cloud a sigh, each rain a cry. I see you in the distant storm, a shadow shaped by love, once warm. The thunder sounds like things we lost, a roaring grief at any cost. And though I know I cannot keep the things I had, the things I weep, I search for you in empty places, in rooms where time can't leave its traces. I touch the walls and feel the years each day that's passed since you were here. And though I know I cannot change the way we broke, the way we strained, I can't help but feel that you remain a flicker in the deepest pain. I dream of us, of days gone by, the way we danced beneath the sky. I hear your laugh, I feel your touch, but dreams are lies. They hurt too much. I wake and you are not beside me, and time goes on, relentless, free. Yet something inside won't let me go, won't let me see the truth I know. I wait for you in quiet ways. I mark the hours, count the days. Each minute lost is one I'd give to have you here, to have you live. You live, but life doesn't wait, it won't return, it takes it tears, it leaves us burned. And love, no matter how we try, will fade and slip away and die. But even now, through every tear, I close my eyes and still feel near. You haunt me like the moonlit night, a soft, eternal, fading light. And though I know you cannot stay, your memory still calls my name. You've left a hole that cannot heal, a wound that time refuses to seal. For all the years, for all the miles, for all the tears, for all the trials, I'll never forget what we once knew. A love so pure, a love so true, a love so true. And even if the world moves on, even if my heart is torn, I'll carry you within my soul, a piece of me forever whole. For love may die, but it will stay, a part of me that cannot stray. And though the days may drag and fall, your love will echo through them all. And in the quiet of the night, when stars refuse to shine their light, I'll still be waiting, holding space for the love that time cannot erase.